warmer sweater here. Alright, so it's always not responding. Let's see. Slovenia. And this is incredible. This is incredible. So far. I'm a new fan, so. Holy smokes. Must be piled up. Smokes. There's a South African station right there. -11. Alright, let's see what we can do. So much for just having the good old Maryland flag. Well, it's crazy out there right now. That's wild. Alright. No one's answering. Maybe someone will answer me. Let's see what else is out there first. Wait. So there's an Italian station talking to, wow, 8 station. Central United States. New England talking to France. So the United States talking to England. Here's a Costa Rican. Here's a Costa Rican station and a I believe that is Belgian. Yeah, ON. Alright, well, he's not answering me, so let's see. Let's see if I send out. I get what I get. I'm gonna go fishing here. So as you can see, I put there. Oh, so there first responded. Holy smokes! That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. With a -7. Now I'm putting about 90 watts out right now. So, got a Yaesu FT-450D putting out about 100 watts right now. And going into an in-bed long wire. Please respond. Please. Maybe. Come on, buddy. Come on. What you doing? I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. Come on. He's probably doing like 5 stations at the same time. Alright, we might be starting to fade out here. Italy, Austria, France, El Salvador again. He doesn't care about anything about America. Come on, bud. That sucks. So he's got CQ-EU in his call sign. And so he's trying, the EU trying to get Europe. Wow, that sucks. I need that station too. Oh. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I got you in a 9 now. Let's switch over. Let's see. Once this packet goes out. Alright. Let's see if Italy will respond. South Africa's also about half a second behind me, or in front of me. I'll also switch over.
In order to test it out and see, making sure that for the following years, all of the stations will be setting high. The antenna at seafront will be great path to the east and of course even to the west, because there are no hills on to the west as well for at least 80-90 kilometers, so that would be great on all directions. Would be a perfect spot. Just from my point of view, it would be just a matter of making sure that all of the man-made noise will be somehow fixed locally at even each given location. If that is going to be accomplished, I guess it would be great, Jerry. With that, much appreciated. A contact outside the contest, and looking forward to do it again and possibly see each other in a year and a half, a little more than that, Jerry, in July 2023. W1GD, I4LEC.
Why don't you just take the net, because I won't have the net logger up to write down and take control of the call sign. Or you can read them all to me if you want me to take over the net. And 3 on them. All right, Rick, sounds good. I appreciate it. This is KC3QPJ. We're going to get ready to start off the 10 to 11 net here on 14673 on the WF3FDK computer. If there is any emergency traffic, please come ahead. All right, nothing. Go ahead. We're going to start with any Echo check-in. If you are checking in or signed in on EchoLink, please come ahead with your call sign, and I'll write you down, and we will get you into the mix first. This is KC3QPJ, Net Control, looking for check-ins on EchoLink.
This is incredible.
This is KC3QPJ, nothing heard on EchoLink, so let's go ahead and take RF check-in on 14673. Come ahead with your call sign. Kilo Charlie 3 off the India Victor.
Kilo 3, Bravo, Zulu, Zulu. Josh, Mount Airy. He's not going to get much today.
Whiskey number 3, Baker Fox Easy. Check. UA3 Charlie Golf uniform. Okay, let's sit there for a minute. Let me make sure I have the repeater. Alright, I'm going to put Rick at the top of the list, N3RO. Then I want a confirmation on this call sign. It was unfamiliar to me. It was the first check-in. I want to make sure I have your call sign right. If I can get your name, is it Kilo Charlie 3 Alpha India Victor? Is that correct? Negative. Kilo Charlie 3 Oscar India Victor. Oscar India Victor, and the name is Matt. And Mike Alpha Tango? That's correct. great. Thank you, Matt. All right, let's try, see if we have any more check-ins for today's 10 to 11 net. This is KC3QPJ, temporary net control. Any other check-ins? Come ahead, please. M3LP. Okay, I heard a couple distant stations trying to get in, but I'm not hearing any audio. I'm hearing the picking. You're barely making
22.
with your PL there.
I'm taking a 22
You
from
want to try
France.
boosting your power, getting outside, or getting to higher elevation? Go ahead, and we'll do one final round for check-in, and we'll do our first round and try for check-ins once more. This is KC3QPJ, temporary net control for W3FDK 10 to 11. If there are any other check-ins, come ahead, please. This is M3RO, ready to assume net control. Aaron, I don't have any. I have KC305V. Can you read me the list after Matt? Yeah, Rick, no problem. N3RO, KC3QPJ. You have Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar India Victor, Matt. Then you have Kilo 3, Bravo Zulu Zulu, Josh. Then we have Whiskey 3, Bravo Foxtrot Echo, Jack. Then we have Whiskey Alpha 3, Charlie Golf Uniform, that's Glenn. November 3, Lima 0, Steve out of 2010. And you can put me on that list for you. So we'll hand it back to you, Rick, and 3R. This is 3QPJ.
Spain.
Hey, well done, Mr. Aaron. And I've got you on the list, and I'm going to slide you up here as first on the list after me. And I'm using NetLogger, but I have not put NetLogger on the online capability. I'm not putting it up on NetLogger unless we get some folks that want it. But most folks on the 10 to 11 net don't use NetLogger. So with that, I'm just using it local on my computer here. It's still a absolutely great net control logging software. So I have a KC3QPJ,
Jersey.
KC3OIV, K3BZZ, W3BFE, WA3CGU, and a 3LSB. Do we have any additional check-ins before we go to the first round? Calling out. Okay, welcome to the Frederick Roundtable, the 10 to 11 net. We'll go for our first round. And with that list, go ahead, Aaron, pick it up. You'll turn it to Matt. Matt, turn it to Josh, BZZ. Josh, turn it to Jack, 3BFE. And turn to Glenn, WA3CGU. We'll give it to David, 3LSB. We'll give it back to net control. Take it away, Aaron. KC3QPJ and 3RO with the 10 to 11 net. In the 3RO, KC3QPJ. All right, Rick, I appreciate it. And good morning, everybody in the net. I'm glad everybody's joined. And Matt, I've never heard you in here before because I'm fairly new to him, and you've probably been in here longer than I ever have. So hope you enjoyed today's net if you've never joined before. And fellas, I tell you, I'm really trying to get into doing YouTube videos for beginner hams and for finding out new information with DMR regarding DMR radio and putting that up on YouTube. And I'm going to do a live stream on December 30th, and the topic of conversation will be DMR radios, and how can we help people and encourage people within the hobbies of ham radio and the usefulness of GMRS. So I'm going to try that live stream Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. So hopefully we can get a good turnout. If you don't know my YouTube channel, it is my name. So if you want to look up my call sign on QRZ, all my information is there. So my YouTube channel is my name, and I'm looking forward to putting everybody up on live chat to see if anybody has questions or has any information that they want to offer. And me being a new ham, I think would appreciate it. Now, new, I'm a month and a half in. Let me let the repeater take a nickel for a second. KC3 QPJ. And while I am not the most experienced person, I am gaining experience daily just by different things that have come up in different situations that have arisen that I've tried to overcome with others that I've had here on the 7.3 machine and other people that I've met via other repeaters in the area. And it's just been overwhelmingly amount of knowledge. So anything that we can share with anybody during that live stream is sent to get and I am going to put it out there for other people that are not ham radio operators, such as friends and family, to join in and ask any questions they would want to have. But I've really been enjoying it. I'm officially a ham radio operator for a year and a month and 3 days. So I've been absolutely ecstatic and have really appreciated all the help. Other than that, nothing else to say. So I'll pass it down to Matt. Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar India Victor. This is KC3 QPJ. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you much. So I'm not sure I caught the name. I'm actually running mobile stuff popped up here. Now I'm actually new to the immediate area. I moved over from Damascus about 3 months ago. Just getting the ham radio gear set back up. I might be able to do access. I'm actually from the UK originally, was first licensed there back in the 80s. Let that lapse, and then I picked up call sign here, license here, about 2 years ago. Main interest is HF and CW, looking at potentially activity. And I'm literally just going up to State Park here. I'm living on South Mountain. So just checking in and getting used to the group and introducing myself. Hand it over to WSJT-X for other
KC3OIV K3BZZ. Well, welcome, Matt, and it's good to hear from you. And yeah, I was talking with you yesterday on Discord, so that's great. And actually, just to let you all know, just if anyone's not aware, I'm wondering if a lot of our hams are waking up this morning to ears being open, dude. We've got a lot of Europe, and I've got South Africa popping up. And speaking of live streams, I'm actually just live streaming it just to do it. So if you want to pop on and see what FT8 in a digital looks like, and watch 10 meters being open to it. So far I've gotten Spain, France, England, and I believe I had South Africa on the line, and they shut the door on me, so I'm going to try it again. They're under 12 dB right now, so I think they can maybe hear me. But anyway, I'll pass it on to Jack, W3BFE. This is K3BZZ.
WSJT-X. Good morning, everyone. Good to hear everyone on the... Don't have a whole lot to say. Just wanted to jump in and wish everybody a good new year, a better one than we had last year. I'll pass it down to Glenn. Has anyone heard anything from Peter in England? I haven't heard him on here for a long time. I hope everything's okay with him. W3BFE, go ahead and take it, Glenn.
W3BFE, UA3, BGU. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you there, Jack, and Matt. And no, I haven't heard anything out of Peter in several months there. So, don't know how he's getting along there. He's getting up there in years. He's like 97 or 98. So I hope he's still in good health over there. Well, we got some rain here yesterday. Started out in sleet yesterday morning and it rained a while. And got a pretty good downpour about 11:30 midnight last night. So yeah, we finally got enough rain to drown a gnat there. So I think we've gotten all month up until the past couple of days. So yeah, maybe things won't dry. So good to hear Tim's open there. Sounds like it might be the winter sporadic season. It normally comes in this time of year. So have to give a look and see what's happening on 10. So up to date and 3 LSB, WA3CGU.
Well, good morning all, and good morning to Matt, and welcome. And, well, we woke up yesterday morning with snow on the deck, and it was coming down pretty good. Ended up with about a quarter-inch on the deck, and not much else anywhere else. And I guess the ground's a little warm yet, still. Not enough cold weather. And as much as I like the snow, I know I shouldn't be using those curse words on the radio, but I'm finding as I get older, it's more of a hassle than it is enjoyment. So, and with that, I'll pass it back to net control. This is N3 LSP.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. And for the RO, net control for the 10 a.m. round table here. And I want to welcome Matt. And one of the things I like about NetLogger is all I have to do is right-click on your call sign, Matt, and I go right over to your QRZ page. And I thought I was out in the wild created by a cow. You look pretty snappy there in your cowboy hat and western outfit there. Maybe there's a story behind that. If there is, love to hear anything real well from Montgomery. This net meets every Tuesday and Friday morning at 10. It's called the 10 to 11 net locally here, and you're always welcome. And last night we had a 220 net as usual on the 224.2 repeater here, which is the sister repeater to 147.06. It's the sister repeater to the Medextra system there, and I think it's the same site as the 147.06 and gets out really well. And net control last night was out of Sterling, Virginia. I think he's the usual net control. And we had 7 check-ins on the net last night. I think we surprised him because I think it's been historically 2 or 3. As more folks are gearing up 220 equipment in the area here. So it was nice to see a nice 220 net last night. And very good on the snow up in Tawny Town. We did get, and Glenn, we got that same sleet here yesterday morning. It lasted about 3 or 4 minutes, kind of pinged everything, pinging on the windows, and then it turned to all rain. And boy, it rained pretty good last night, during the night a couple of times. Sounded like a fire hose on the roof. But we got through it, and we're glad to see the moisture. And we've got, it looks like mostly rainy days off and on for the next couple of weeks on the long-range forecast. A few cloudy and partly sunny days sprinkled in between, but the chance of rain is really increasing. And it's going to be interesting to see how that dovetails with the national weather forecast of cold in January with increased chance of snow higher than normal. So we'll see how how that all dovetails in January. Uptick in moisture and downtick in temperature. Any additional check-ins to the 10 to 11 net? Call now with your call sign, please.
3 RBG, November 3, Romeo.
Well, I heard was it KC3 Romeo Bravo Golf? KC3 Romeo Bravo Golf, please confirm. You're noisy.
November 3, Romeo Bravo Golf.
Okay, Jeff, I appreciate the phonetics. It really helps when your signal's got a lot of static on it. But you're readable, but no, you're coming in from Montgomery County, PA. And the QRZ is Plymouth Meeting, PA. So come back and tell us where that is. I'm not
Pretty cool.
Plymouth Meeting, PA. Go ahead, Jeff. N3RBG with a transmission. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for picking me up. My name is Jeff, and it's Buzz Meeting, which is just outside of Philadelphia. So roughly 120 miles away or so. I think the band conditions are good this morning. So I just wanted to drop in and say hello. I won't keep it real long since I'm noisy. Everybody have a great day.
Okay, Jeff, very good. Well, I've got you in my NetLogger log, so I'll have your name and location all set. If you want to check any of our nets here in the future on 140.673, you're always welcome. And I've got you in the rotation. Are you going to be around for another round of comments? Over?
I'll be listening here. I'll be in and out. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jeff, I have you marked as listening only. There are other check-ins. There was another repeated setting without audio. You want to try again, or are there other check-ins? Call now with your call sign. N3RO with a 10 to 11 net.
Kilo Charlie 3, Oscar Kilo, Bill at Oxford. Good morning, Jeff. Kilo Alpha 3, Echo X-Ray Charlie. WB2, BIE, Whiskey Bravo 2, Victor India Echo, York.
Okay, 30 NOG mobile, but I'll be listening only. Control is good. Oscar 4, Oscar Whiskey Echo, KO4OW, not in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, good run there. Boy, I'm glad I'm using NetLogger here because it brings up everything, your name, your location, your state, and it really gives me a leg up in net controlling here. Well, KC3OOK, that's Bill in Oxford, PA. Welcome to the net, Bill. John, KA3EXC out of Ellicott City, Maryland. WB2VIE, Jerry up in York, PA. K3NOG, Richard out there mobiling with the milk runs and listening only. Welcome, Richard. And KO4OWE, Scott out of Memphis, Tennessee this morning on that link. So with that, let's go to the new check-ins and get around from there.
is KC3OOK, and I'll just be in for one round. I'm never sure how the is going to hold, but right now you're coming in here plus 10 this morning. Sounded really good. And I'm just still recovering from Christmas, cleaning up and picking up things and getting ready for January. So everyone have a good day today, and I'll turn it over to, I believe it's John, KA3EXC. This is KC3OOK. Ned Cocoa, I believe somebody else tried to get in there right before, that was the last gentleman who to recheck. Maybe they have a message.
Okay, John. Yeah, that was Dave, N3 LSB. Go ahead with your break, Dave.
Yeah, Rick, this is Dave. I'm going to have to jump off the call because I've got a meeting that just developed, and so I'll say 7-3, everyone. N3 LSB, back to net.
Okay, Mark, listening only, Dave. Thanks for the heads up, John, and we got Dave marked. Back to you, John, KA3EXC and 3RO.
Yeah, always try to, because you never know what might come in it. You never know if it's an emergency or not. Yeah, last night was my first time at checking into that 220 net. Really nice. Enjoy it. Thank heaven it has a tremendous signal front here, because something showed up around here. I think it was somebody's Christmas decoration. They're giving me a lot of S10 signal of ash. But the repeater just wiped it out. That's how strong that signal is. It wouldn't even measure on that meter. Can't go anywhere past what my meter would read. It was very enjoyable. I'm starting to play with the 220 bit. Hadn't fooled with that since back about 87, when a friend of mine, myself, started messing with it, and then FCC went and ripped the bottom out of the band, and other things went elsewise, and hadn't done anything with it. So, tried to get back into it, and I was running a 9000D. I can just run with power and get that meter. I mean, it's fantastic. It's handy down here with a run. Not very good, but I can get in with it. Anyway, that's my running my mouth a bit this morning so far about that. And I'll pass it down to Jerry in KA3XC. My business, this is WB2. With net control, how's my signal coming in this morning? WB2 VIE back.
Okay, Jerry, it's fine. Just a tinge of frying noise, but you're 95% over.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Control, and glad to be part of the net today, and glad to hear everybody on frequency, some familiar call signs, and friends from the Frederick area. Great. Anyway, sometimes I get in there and I just don't have a very good signal. Friends from New Oxford and Plymouth Meeting sometimes check into net up here in the York area, and they tend to come in very well, usually very well. And unfortunately, I guess there's some static or frying noise. New Oxford came in very well, but the Plymouth Meeting was a little bit too much static. And right now, I listen and participate in a repeater up here in the Lancaster area. They say that they will be having a midnight net on New Year's Eve, Friday to Saturday, and that's the K3IR repeater here in the Lancaster, Mannheim area, K3IR Ironville, K3IR repeater, and they are also present there on Echo Link. So that is one New Year's Eve net you might want to join, especially if you have access to Echo Link and can get a clean signal into them. I probably will be listening myself. And right now, not very much else here. Still enjoying the holiday and kind of getting over Christmas. This is Jerry, WB2VIE. I think it goes over to Scott now. Over to you there, Scott. This is WB2VIE.
Hello, Bill and Peter.
everybody, and all coming up here. Another year to catch around New Year's Eve. That does sound like fun. Well, you know, it's a balmy 70-something degrees here today, going up to about 73. It's Sunday morning, up to around 25 and maybe an inch of snow on the ground. We don't know. Not looking forward to that. However, it will be pretty, and it should melt off. It gets above freezing there immediately after that snow comes. So hopefully it'll all be okay, and I got to get to the store and get some stuff for a pot of chili or something, maybe to have on Sunday and enjoy a little bit of the snowy weather there. That's it. Elvis could indeed be walking around because he's usually at Graceland for Christmases, or he was, I should say. So if we hear him up in that upstairs bedroom playing gospel music and hanging out, he is. Barbecue, we can get some of that tomorrow. See it this week before we get some bad weather coming in tomorrow evening, but I might have time to grab something. Thank you so much for calling today, and I'll pass it back to you. 730-KO40WE. Not very good. I'll put you down as a 7th round, and thanks for checking in. Boy, the echo on the repeat is beautiful now. Your audio is just as good as being right here in Frederick on the repeater, Scott. A vast improvement over the last 6 months, sounding really, really good. And with that, do we have any additional check-ins? We're about to do the second round. Again, there seems to be somebody that's trying to check in, but not enough RF to hold the repeater and no audio coming through. So you either need to increase power or find another location. Signal unreadable at this point. For that, let's go around, and I'm going to give you the new list because some people have bowed out, some people have come in, and some of the people that came in have bowed out. So here's we'll start with Aaron. QPJ, Aaron, give it to Matt. C3OIV, the Middletown Cowboy. And Matt, give it to Josh. K3BZZ. Josh, give it to Jack. W3BFE. Jack, give it to Glenn. WA3CPU. KA3XC. John, give it to Jerry. WB2VIE. And Jerry, give it back to Netkin. So with that, let's start. KC3QPJ. This is N3RO with a 10-11 net. Second round.
Second round is always the best round. KC3QPJ. Well, guys, I'm going to make this my 7-3 round as well. Thank you. And appreciate everybody that still joined with the confusion this morning. But yeah, John, it was good. KC3EXE, it was good making contact with you on the 220 last night. Got off my front porch, and yeah, it was pretty neat. I'm glad that with the basic handy-talkie, if I walk right outside my front door, I'm able to access all the repeaters, pretty much all of them in Frederick. So, and it's a 15-mile line of sight for me on a handy-talkie, but it works real good. It doesn't matter what handy-talkie I use. I can probably do it on about a half a watt of power. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you guys had a good New Year, and keep an eye out for that live stream on YouTube on December 30th around 10 a.m.